Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
M15 PCA.
810-454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Amphibia Season 2 Hopping Mall. Another fun episode. A kind of a wacky premise. You know, they have like a grocery cart roller derby. But it had the ending. Oh my goodness, what a sweet, kind, beautiful little ending. It kind of gives you a little bit of tear with a little sprig. But another fun episode. We start up and they're going to like there's like a mall in Newtopia, and every single thing that was in a mall, like mall, do they even exist anymore? But like, you know, they have like Hot Topic, but it's Hop Topic. Everything's a pun. Like they have Claire's and everything that you would normally see at every average American mall when they still existed. But they're there and they're like, oh, let's buy some souvenirs, you know, because that's always something fun to do. But Hop Pop's like, hey, you can't use the King's credit card. You can only spend like 2 copper coins. And that's going to be the maximum, because that's what you guys earned or whatever. Because a souvenir means more when it's like you earned the money and you spent it. I'm like, come on, Hop Hop. As long as it's not extravagant, you should let them use the stupid card. The king said it was okay. So they're a little peeved about that. But then Hop Hop talks to Polly. He's like, hey, you can always haggle, you know. You can talk to the store owner and try to get a better price. Like, oh, you can do that. So that's like a weird B plot that you don't see it. It just like happens off screen. So Polly's going to go haggle dudes and get stuff for cheap. Then we get to Sprig and Anne are going to find something. And Anne's like, you know what? I'm going to buy something for my mom, because it's been, you know, a while since, you know, when I come home, I want to get her something. So that's what they're going to go do. Hop Hop finds a really nice easy chair, and it has like a massager built in, and he absolutely loves it. Being an old guy myself, after a long day at work, foot massagers, I got one where you can like put your feet in. I got it from Amazon when it was on sale. It works. It's nice. It's a good thing. So Anne and Sprig are walking around looking for, because like, oh, what does your mom like? Oh, she likes antiques. She likes tea. She likes butterflies. So Sprig's trying to help her find something, but I guess there's this teapot. Has a really, really cool design on it. It's got butterflies. It was made by some renowned artist. And she's like, I totally want to buy this. The store owner's like, oh, it's not for sale. What do you mean it's not for sale? And she's like, I'll give you this. I'll give you that. You know, I'll give you 10,000 copper pieces. But it's like, no, it's a prize. You go into this roller derby thing, and if you win, you get to win this teapot. Here's the funny thing. The people that would be competing in this, why in the world would they want a teapot? Like, these are like Mad Max looking people, right? But Anne's like, fine, I'll sign up. I'll go for it. But then this giant lizard lady shows up. Man, this lady is like Zarya from Overwatch. But she has like a little daughter who's like sweet as a... Look how cute she is. I have experienced this exact situation in real life. I used to work at Walmart. I used to work in a produce department. And there was a lady that would come in all the time. This lady was like a professional bodybuilder. This lady was jacked. Like, she could crush cans with like her traps on the back, you know, just totally crush a freaking whole soda can. Her daughter, pretty little princess, pink, fairy wings, you know, the fairy wand, just couldn't be any more opposite of a bodybuilder. But they were mom and daughter. It was adorable, and this reminded me of them. Like they became cartoon characters, but they were like this. So we have this lady, and she's like, yeah, you're not gonna win this. I won the last 20 competitions in a row, you know, good luck to you, but that pot's mine. Ha ha. Like, she's like super mean. Look at those teeth. This lady's been through some stuff. She is probably a soldier, I'm assuming, or a mercenary gladiator type person. But Anne's gonna try to win this for her mom. She knows her mom would love this. So they're like going over the rules, and I guess there's only one rule: don't die. So you get into a grocery cart, you smash into each other. If your cart falls over, you lose. That's the only rule. So you're allowed to hit each other, you know, use sticks, weapons, everything goes. If you get knocked over, you're out. So they're like, oh, okay, that doesn't sound so bad. Sprig got like a stick, like one of those ones that make a, you know, when you spin it, it makes like a little noise. It's like a wooden stick. But I guess he was getting it for, that girl he likes. Oh, what was her name? I'm awful with names. Oh, come back to me. But they see Polly, and I guess she got this really nice like golden bucket, and because she's like, haggling people. We never see the haggle. She just shows up with all this stuff. So she only had 2 copper pieces. So she either got this for 2 copper or less than 2 copper because she ends up getting more things. So how the heck did she pull that off? That would have been fun to see. But they're like, okay, you get the first thing, you had to go pick out your cart. So everyone's looking at the different carts, and we see these rough and tumble looking dudes. Anne's like looking over the carts and seeing the wheels. I guess her, Marcy, and Sasha would they know shopping carts, but who uses a shopping cart at a mall? I can understand at Walmart or Target or whatever, but a shopping mall, a cart? I thought that was odd that was even a thing, but I guess they use shopping carts where Anne's come from. But we see as Anne's checking out one of the carts, she hears the other two, that mom and the daughter, hey, they're talking. She's like, but mom, your tail, it's not fully healed. It's oh, don't worry about it, kid. I'll be able to win without using my tail. So oh, that's her weakness. And to win any competition, you got to exploit your opponent's weaknesses. So, but here's the thing. This is just a competition to win a teapot. You know what I'm saying? There's no one's going to get killed. So it's okay to exploit your enemy's weakness. That's what you do. You play football. The team's weak against the pass. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to pass the ball. That's just how it works. But here comes the derby. It's just a big circle. Everyone smashed the crap out of each other. There's some scary looking dudes. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a nightmare, man. They're like, oh, don't worry, guys. Everyone's cheering for us. Polly's there, but I guess she even got her own little snail. She got a chariot. She got all this for under 2 copper. Then it's oh, even Hop Pop's cheering for us, and he's just sitting in the chair, and he's just ah. So starts up. They're going around. They're hitting people. They're smashing into stuff. It comes down to just the 2 of them. And they break out of the actual arena. They're oh, this arena's too small for this battle. They should have been disqualified. They just allowed them to leave the arena. So they're going to smash into Polly. And Anne hops over Polly. But then the other lady's I'm not going to smash. She's going to kill that baby. Because I guess technically she's a toddler. She's I'm not going to smash that baby. So she uses her tail to stop herself. But it hurts. It's trying to grab something and you have a broken finger, but she does it because she doesn't want to hurt the kid. So she's a good person. She's big, scary looking lady, but she's not a bad person. So she falls over and she loses. Anne wins the teapot. Sprig broke his little stick, which is kind of sad that he was willing to sacrifice the gift he was going to get for Anne, so Anne could win. So they get it. It's a very pretty teapot. I think that's a really cool design. I like this. Then the lady's hey, good game, take care of that teapot, it's for somebody, who always believed in your dreams, even though they were different from everyone else's and they always stuck up for you. And it's oh, wow, there must be some kind of personal connection. And she looks really sad. Anne's this person was special to you? What was it, your mom? She's yeah. And Anne's well, I was going to get this gift for my mom, but you know what? I think I should give it to you because your mom was the actual artist and she's dead. So it belongs with you. If anyone's going to have this, it should belong to her daughter. Oh, you should, you can't do that. She's it's good. My mom would be proud of me to give it to you so you can have something from your mom. Very, very nice. Very, very beautiful. I love it. The daughter shows up and she's you know what? I know it's not the same as that teapot, but I made this myself. And it's this little butterfly thing. If a little kid makes you something and gives it to you, you got to treasure it. It doesn't, if it's even the little macaroni necklace, even a little kindergartner thing, you got to take it and you got to treasure it because when a little kid makes something, they put everything they can into this thing. So Anne gets this really cute butterfly thing and she's going to give it to her mom. And that's really, really sweet. And I think a little friendship here. I hope I get to see this character again. She's pretty cool. She has a really cool design and she looks pretty badass. They get back to Hop Pop and oh, did you kids find anything fun? And then Hop Pop's getting this whole chair and they're whoa, you got that whole chair for 2 whatever coppers? And he's oh no, I used the credit card, but it's so relaxing. You don't understand. So he went against his own thing. So let everyone else go get something, Hop Pop. Stop being a jerk. But we get back to the hotel. Everyone's sleeping and Anne's on the balcony because Sprig wakes up and he had a little nightmare. Then he's looks over at Anne and she's has a little butterfly with her and then she starts. I like Sprig's a good friend. Sprig, it is an amazing friend. So you can see that her friend's sad and she's thinking about her mom. She's oh, just tell me about your mom. What's she like? Sprig never knew his mom. She's like, oh, she's always on my case, like, not, being lazy at school, and she wants me to do better. And, she's always reading books, and she likes tea, like all the things that, you notice about your mom. Oh, she loves to sing, and oh, she's so awful at singing, but she sings with all her heart. And I would do anything if I can hear my mom sing right now. And it's like, oh, my little heart. She starts to cry. And it's so funny because it's true, because it's your mom, no love for the dad, but your parents, your mom. And she's like, she's feeling really sad. And then Sprig's like, you know what? I don't even remember my mom. And I was really, really little when she died. And then he starts crying and he's like, is it possible to meet somebody you never knew? And it's like, oh, that is such a beautiful quote, because it's true. Deep down inside, there's a connection to your family. And even if you never knew your mom or your dad, there's like a spiritual connection there. And there's always going to be a little bit of a sadness there when someone's out of your life. And Anne can go back to her mom. She doesn't know how to get back home, but it's possible. Sprig's mom's dead. So there's no coming back from that. So she gives him a big hug and they both cry. Very, very sweet. Look at this ending shot. It's beautiful. I love this show. Super funny. Then it hits you with the heart. Like, this came out of nowhere. Like this whole thing with Sprig and that whole, can you miss someone you never knew? It's beautiful. Just downright beautifully shot, beautifully framed. The kind of the pinkish red moon, nighttime. It was perfection with this type of scene. And, you can have sad moments in a cartoon. I know people get all like, oh, no, kids can't handle anything. Yes, they can. Like, I grew up with, Secret of Nim, American Tail, even like The Lion King. His dad died, like, right in front of him, and he thought it was his fault. Kids can handle heavy topics, but they show you that you don't give up, that you understand you have other people in your life that love you. You have your grandpa, you have your sister, and you have Anne. You have your family. I know it hurts that you're missing your mom, but you have people who do care about you and people who do love you. I love that message. Great episode. Absolutely loved it. Crimson's in here. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting on the video really helps out a lot. It gets the video spread around more people get to see the videos, and we get to make more videos for you guys. So thank you, and we appreciate every single one of you guys.